My experience with TikTok. Oh, this is one of those hard videos for me to do because I do a lot on TikTok. Roughly about 895,000 followers on TikTok. That's one of my biggest social medias when it comes to bringing awareness for mental health, mental illness, suicide awareness, sobriety, making sure that people don't go alone. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a counselor, I'm none of that. My name is Eric. I deal with ADHD, PTSD, GAD, and MDD. I'm a recovering addict and also lost a wife and father to suicide. So one day I am in Orange County. I decided to go to Culver City where TikTok is here in LA. And I read these different press releases and saw these different pictures online that make this place look so much fun. And I'm like, dude, it has to be fun. Like this has to be worth the trip. So here were my expectations in leaving. I go, I'm going to go down there. I want to go down there. It was about a 45-minute drive from where I live, and it's not very many miles, but because it is Orange County, LA, traffic sucks. So I decided to film some TikToks on my way there, having a little bit of fun because I was actually really geeked and excited about this. I thought that I would go there and, I'm not a large creator, but I did have some couple questions that I wanted to ask and maybe get some help with. And I also was figuring to myself, they probably have like a little gift shop there that they sell shirts. So I'll probably get a couple shirts or maybe a sweatshirt or a hat. And I'm thinking that there's probably going to be some cool little areas to even do TikToks. I'm like, dude, this will be fun. Like I'm like really geeked out about this. I get excited over those little things. So I get into my truck and I head on down to TikTok, and it's hard to find. The first address I had was like in the middle of BFE. There's nothing there, and I'm like, dude, this building doesn't exist. So I dig into the articles a little bit more. I find the location. It was about 8 miles from where it originally was. And I start pulling up, and I see the building, and I'm starting to get excited because it has TikTok on the side. I'm like, oh, this is just kind of cool. And I look, and there's food trucks out there, and there's a bunch of people outside. And I pull in. You do have to pay for parking. So I pay for the parking, get out, and I'm like nervous. I'm nervous to be there. I'm like, oh my God, this is exciting. And I do get excited about the small stuff. I do get very excited about it. So I walk up to the building and I'm like, okay, I'm actually shaking. I struggle with general anxiety disorder, so I am shaking. And I go into like the wrong part of the building, which I didn't realize was the wrong part. And I kind of sat down. I'm like, I don't think I'm in the right part. So I go back out. And there's stairs and stuff all over. It's very colorful. And it seems very friendly. It's like what I would picture going to Google or something like that. It just seemed like a friendly environment. It was my second experience there was horrible. But this experience was actually a little bit better because the security guard happened to be outside. And I start walking up and he goes, sir, can you stop for a second? I say, yes. He goes, do you have an appointment? And I go, I don't, but I need to know, is there a receptionist in there that I can speak to? It's really important that I get a chance to speak to the receptionist. And he goes, yeah, no problem. It's inside right around the corner. So I walk into the building and there's this huge open area. There are no shops there to buy anything. There is no area there to do any kind of TikToks. There is nothing there remotely of any fun. So save your time and don't fucking go there. That's my advice. But I get into the building and here I see the little TikTok thing on the wall. That I see other creators in front of, and the whole backdrop is digital. And I walk up to the receptionist, and my question was, I had some challenges with the PayPal setup on TikTok. I wanted to switch accounts. And so I go, hey, who or how here do I talk to somebody about switching around my PayPal? They're like, well, we don't do that here. And they both just kind of stare at me. And I felt like a fucking idiot. Like I really felt stupid now. And I'm like, okay. I've done the emails though and stuff, and I'm not getting the response that I wanted. And they're like, yeah, all you can do is email. Like, okay, your customer service sucks. And that's the one thing, and don't get me wrong, I roll with the punches with TikTok because it is one of my biggest social medias. But there are a lot of challenges with it. I think at the route that they're going, if they continue that customer service route, that they probably won't be around for a whole long time. Because it isn't a warm environment. It isn't a friendly environment. It's not a creator-friendly environment. So I turned around and I did a little clip of the thing and walked on out and left. My second experience there was about 10 times worse than this. But it's not a very friendly environment. I can tell you this, if you're doing TikTok, do it for the fun, do it for you. That's what I do it for, and it seems to work for me. The experience of it though was not at all what I thought. I actually felt really crappy leaving, like this was a waste of my time, and kind of irritated when I left just because I thought it was going to be more than this. I thought it was going to be cool instead of a waste of my time, but it was. Anyhow, that was my experience going to TikTok, so I hope that saves somebody some time if they come to LA and they're like, hey, let's go to TikTok studios. Nah, don't, or TikTok building, whatever you want to call it. Hit that like and subscribe button. Comment down below. My name is Eric. I deal with ADHD, PTSD, depression, anxiety. I share all about that on my channel. I do have a little bit of fun. And it just comes down to this, is knowing that you're worth it, knowing that you matter. In the description, I have links to all my different social media. I also have links to things on Amazon that I use, like fidget cubes, fidget spinners to help me with my anxiety. Even have a link down below to BetterHelp if you want to try online therapy, because it's up to you to find what works. Again, it's trial and error. We're all different. And don't forget that you matter. So hit that like and subscribe button. Let's do this together.